culture, spirituality. PCTV, your gospel partner.
Now, on Palm Christian TV International. PCTV News, now, on Palm Christian TV International.
Ou c'est haïtien, ou Florida, ou besoin d'un restaurant haïtien pour manger, pas fait tête chaud. Venez me voir dans La Mort, La Caille Restaurant, qui est à Col, dans 6320 15e Street, East Sarasota, Florida. Dès pour arriver là, ou mettre tête frette, parce que vous avez besoin de sans besoin. Justement des sauves pâte cordée, spaghetti, direct lalo, poulet, cabrit, poisson, et puis l'offre de manger, ou avez un bon petit jus naturel. Zami, regardez le téléphone, relais au Kounia pour placer commande sur numéro ça yo, 941 213 90 30, 941 822 56 81. Parmi adresse à nous, 6320 15e Street, East Sarasota, Florida. La Mort, La Caille Restaurant, même si ou pas la caille, ou pas perdre vos bouchons. Trop pas dans pile, bon manger tu dis la l'homme. Ça goût man.
Palm Christian TV International. Society, politics, sports, culture, spirituality. PCTV, your gospel partner.
Now, on Palm Christian TV International. PCTV News, now, on Palm Christian TV.
Relationship between our two countries. By standing together in war and in peace, this bond is the very foundation of our security, our freedom, and our prosperity. But what is the relationship all about when it comes down to brass tacks? It comes down to leaders, of course, leaders who respect each other, leaders who genuinely like each other.
Today we're making those ties closer than ever before. We've done some things that financially are great for both countries, and we work together, and it keeps us together, and I think it's an unbreakable bond we have, regardless of what we're doing today. I think it's unbreakable. So we're taking the next logical step with a historic agreement on science and technology partnerships, and this will create new government, academic, and private sector cooperation in areas such as AI, which is taking over the world. It's, I mean, I'm looking at you guys. You're taking over the world, Jensen. I don't know what you're doing here.
Special relationship between our two countries.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's a great gentleman. A great gentleman and a great king.
I think we're getting there.
Can we drop them now? Yeah, we've dropped it at Freddie's first. Well, fine with me.
If you live in a Florida zip code and have 0 DUIs in the last 5 years, listen
Freddie. Freddie. That's not being used. Can we just push that down so it's not blocking the way?
just, I think, being with King Charles, he's a wonderful guy. Got to know him very well. I knew him before, but now I know him a lot better. The artwork. I saw more paintings than any human being has ever saw, and statues, but they treated us great. They treated our country great. And that, you know, I view that as being really respect for our country the way they did it, because last night was beautiful. And, you know, you had the biggest business people in the world there. That was respect for our country, yeah.
Mr. President, have you had conversations with Secretary, I'm trying to start. Have you had conversations with Secretary Rubio or any of your military leaders about possible regime change in Venezuela?
No, I haven't.
You haven't had any discussions about plans or how to make it happen?
No, I haven't.
Mr. President, you mentioned in your remarks at the press conference something about Bagram and bringing it back to the U.S.
I'd like to get Bagram back.
Do you know how you plan to do that, sir?
They need a lot from us, and I'd like to get it back. It should have never been given. Bagram should have never been given the air base. That was gross incompetence to give that up. You know, it's one of the most powerful bases in the world in terms of runway strength and length. The strength and length, you could land anything on there. You could land a planet on top of it. Can you imagine they gave it up for nothing? Just, oh, let's leave. And it's an hour away from where they make their missiles, China.
Mr. President, it's been a month since you're meeting with Putin. Is it time to call for a ceasefire? It's been a month since you're meeting with President Putin. Is it time for a ceasefire to call?
Doesn't feel like it. But at the right time, if I have to do it, it'll be harsh.
Mr. President, a question on something you said earlier this week. You said,
Mr. President, regarding Antifa, what you posted. NPR, sir.
Where they were gone.
Regarding
Are they still here?
they are?
Are they still here? Oh, good. Congratulations.
Regarding designating them a terrorist organization, when they don't have defined leadership or membership, how do you target them?
Who doesn't?
Antifa.
We're going to find out, right? We're going to see. People have been talking about it for a long time. We're going to see. Did they have anything to do with your network? Okay. Well, we're going to find out. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. President, you said earlier this week that the women who yelled at you, who were protesting when you were at Joe's Stone Crab, should be in jail. Do you actually think that that is an offense that deserves jail time?
I don't know how they got in there, but certainly I thought it was very inappropriate. And they said things that were very, and it was a question of when you take a look at the way they acted, the way they behaved. Yeah, I think they were a threat.
You think that deserves
Do
jail?
you agree with me?
I think they're a nasty organization.
But you think they deserve jail?
Well, I don't know. What's your Congress focus on? What are your top priorities with Congress?
We're going to finish the wars. We have a couple of them going, as you know. You look at Gaza, you look at Russia, Ukraine. We're working on that, and I'm working with Congress on. But I think we'll get it. You know, we did do 7. We actually did more than 7, which people don't like to talk about. But I say that and the economy, always the economy, especially bringing down the oil further. If we get the oil down, that war ends.
Here's a subject that I don't think a lot of people talk about. I've been talking to a lot of American truck drivers in the last couple of weeks, and I'm asking them what their biggest concern is.
Right.
They tell me some of these foreign truck drivers, they come to schools here in America, Utah and California to be specific.
Right.
They get fast-tracked through the system. A lot of them don't speak English, which I know you did an EO about speaking English. But they're causing a dangerous situation on the road.
Yeah,
That's what they're telling me. I don't know what we can do about it.
I don't like it. I see the one, he had the accent and couldn't read a sign, didn't know what was happening. Yeah, no, I'm not in favor of that at all. Got to speak English.
So, President, Zoran Mondani said that he would arrest Benjamin Netanyahu if he comes to New York City because of the ICC warrant.
I think that's inappropriate.
Would you intervene if that came up?
Yeah. It's inappropriate.
Mr. President, we asked GBU's viewers the questions they would like to ask of you and the Prime Minister today. The main question was, would you please swap jobs with him? And the second question behind that was really, why are we in the UK moving towards Europe when Europe is failing and America is flying?
Well, look, I think the UK has a tremendous asset known as the North Sea. and it's loaded up with it. You know, they like to say, well, it's really diminished. It's not. And there are lots of areas out there that haven't been found. Look at Norway. You know, it's the same kind of a thing. They become so rich, and for UK or other parts of Europe to take, I mean, especially UK, to buy oil from Norway, and they haven't, but they don't want to do it. If they would drill in the North Sea, if they would let them, you know, they've made it impossible for people.
Do you think it starts with energy?
It's a tremendous asset, and it's tremendously valuable. And there's a lot of oil left. They've been drilling there for a long time, but there's a lot of oil, and there's a lot of oil out there that hasn't been found yet. And with new drilling techniques, when they think a well is closed, the new drilling techniques, you can drill for another 50 years. It's crazy. It's such a...
Bon toutou! Waf, waf! Couchez, mesdames! Il y a un truc, je t'en veux, à ton avis!
Christian TV International.
Society, politics, sports, culture, spirituality. PCTV, your gospel partner.
Ou c'est haïtien, ou Florida, ou besoin un restaurant haïtien pour manger, pas fait tête chaud. Vini m'voyo nan La Mort, La Caille Restaurant, qui chita kol dans 6320 15e Street East Sarasota, Florida. De pour arriver là, ou met tête frette parce que ou a besoin sans besoin. Justement des sauver ya. Pâté cordé, spaghetti, direct lalo, poulet, cabrit, poisson et puis l'on fin manger ou a besoin bon petit jus naturel. Zami, regardez téléphone ou, relé yo kounya pour placer commande sur numéro ça yo 941 213 90 30 941 822 56 81. Parmi adresse à nous 6320 15e Street East Sarasota, Florida. La Mort, La Caille Restaurant, même si ou pas la caille ou pas perdre vos bouchons. Trop pas dans pile, bon mal manger tu dis la l'homme. Ça goût man.
Palm Christian TV International.
Society, politics, sports, culture, spirituality.